Oh man, I feel like everyone's always yelling at me when we do this by myself. Like, hurry up, Dom, press all buttons, do the thing, turn this on. Today on Toy Domination, I'm joined by three awesomely talented people who make me jealous and hate my own craft skills. We just were on Rad Toy Galaxy. If you missed that, be sure after this one to go back and check it out. It was totally fun. But we got some special guests joining me tonight that are playing a game. I'm just going to randomize. They have no idea what order I'm going to pick in. Here we go. I'm going to roll a dice. And it's STC Forge. Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Glad you can come on. Glad you're coming on. Yep. We just saw some of his awesome, talented work with vehicles and facades. Go check out his IG channel if you haven't already followed that already. Awesome craftsmanship over there. And then here we go. We're going to roll another dice here. It's a D6. I've got two more people to pull out here, so this is completely pointless. But I just, got to warm up. Got to get those ones out now. You know what I mean? All right. We've got Pirates of the Galaxy, the politest pirate you ever meet. What's up, man?
How's it going, Pirates?
This is your first time coming on our channel, too.
I know. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Glad you're here, man. And then last but not least, he controls an entire galaxy. It is Radtoyz Galaxies. What's up, buddy?
Oh,
nope.
Oh, sorry,
nope.
I didn't see you there.
Oh. Oh, of course.
Yeah, long time no see.
Tell you about,
long time no see.
Let me tell you about Geico Insurance. Yeah, man. So, again, we were all just over at Rad's channel. If you didn't catch it live, go check in the post watch. We were talking about characters, showed off some awesome custom work. So super fun. Love being able to come over there. And then I've got people just already in the chat. Dom, pay attention. Pay attention. Oh, Gap After Dark. Oh. I remembered my juice box, Gap. Remember the juice box. So this is going to go up here, always in memory of the juice box. So what's up here? We've got Task Force Figures and Games. Always appreciate you guys coming around, man. Timbo Toys.
Hey,
also,
Timbo.
go check out Timbo Toys. We're going to be
awesome stuff.
So what we recently... Yeah, absolutely. Actually, why don't you talk about it? You know who he is.
Oh yeah, like his facade that he just finished building, that rock station that he just built with the staircase, amazing. Definitely check out his work. And actually, he even sells some of his customs as well.
Yeah, and I've got him. He's on my show again tomorrow night when I do the junk building panel. So he's on my channel again tomorrow night too. So
awesome.
Oh, there you go. Awesome. And Payne's Toy Samples. Payne's, I hope that with your streams that you finally were able to win toys. I missed the one you had recently, but I believe you're doing another one tomorrow with Brick. If that's not, if that's wrong, correct me in the chat. Go ahead and plug your stuff, man, because his channel is worth checking out. And oh man, one of my favorite channels, Sergeant Slaughterhouse. I get to meet this awesome Australian in June at G.I. Joe Fest. So I'm super stoked to be able to see this dude.
Yeah, he seems like a really cool dude.
Yeah, he is. I'm probably going to say something that'll offend him. He'll slap me, but it'll be my fault. Like right now, I'm admitting this
nice for that.
My yeah. What's up, Beta Ray Bob? Thanks for jumping over, man. Round 2, and then oh man, we got more and more here. And then Ryan Sweeney. Oh man, I haven't seen Ryan Sweeney in a long time, dude. This guy's channel. So Ryan, congrats on your channel, man. It is definitely blowing up. Loving your content recently. I've kind of been a ghost to YouTube for the past 2 months because of work, but I've got some of your stuff saved in there. Check out Ryan Sweeney's channel. Another artistic, really talented guy talking G.I. Joes here. And speaking of talents, Brick and Tire, evening everybody. What's up, buddy? And then Famine Studios also come over too. Man, I just guys, I don't know. Like it always feels good to be able to see like these people showing up and like saying hey and like showing support and just I don't know. Let's put on a good show for them. You know what I mean?
Do it.
All right. So, gents, this is we're going to play what I've been play testing for an agnostic, a universal, whatever you want to call it. We'll figure out the branding. We're workshopping the title, action figure game. The idea is it can be played with any toy line you own, and you can mix in any other toys that you want to. So it's not just stuck. You're not just stuck to one. You can also play at 1/18 scale or 1/12. I guess 12-inch too, if anyone has any of those lying around. But there is no measurements in this, so that's how it can adapt to scale. So you're able to actually use whatever toys you want into this game. Previously, we've done 6-inch figures, so tonight we're doing a 1/18 scale sci-fi figures. So should be really fun. And we talked about character building and some of your characters in depth in the last stream. So right now, I'm going to take those precious characters that you spent all this time designing, and I'm going to try to murder them.
You can try.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let me go ahead and cue up a little bit of music here. So, our players for tonight. You are on a space or a spaceport, or whatever you want to call it. The idea of this game is that not only can you, I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Not only can you do a game, but you're also kind of filling in your own world building lore as you play this. So there are scenarios that you can play solo or co-op, and in those scenarios, once you complete it, you kind of add that last mission into your own lore. So this mission will be taking place in a docking bay. So after that happens, that is canon, and you adopt that docking bay into your own setting, right? So whatever happened there is part of your world building history. Again, this is appealing to people who like make theirs large playsets and all that. I also was remiss, before we get playing, let me ask you guys what content people should check out right now, because I will forget to do this at the end. So starting with Rad, who introduced last, what content should people be checking out for your channel before we start throwing dice here?
I just dropped a new video today. It's up right now, and the full toy room tour is coming, I hope, by the end of the weekend. So, yeah.
Awesome. Forge?
I'm getting ready to drop a video from a new company that sent me a bunch of what they call quick rusting paints. It's a company called Rust Masters. So I'm working on a good tutorial video of how to do quick rusting using their products.
Nice.
Awesome. And Pirates?
Well, I just took a break from my phase 1, which is customizing figures and doing backstories, and started phase 2, which is now building my station. So Edge Point Station is actually, I've commenced that this week. Actually, only did 1 day of building. It's actually behind me now.
Excellent.
And I'll be dropping my first YouTube video this weekend in regards to that. So I'm kind of nervous and excited about that at the same time.
Nonsense, because what you're going to do is you're going to promote that on IG, you're going to tell us about it, and then we will tag and make sure that it gets shared out there. So as soon as you drop that bad boy, let us know, and we'll start sharing on our channels, because that is awesome, and I can't wait to see what you're doing.
Thank
All right, let's talk about your characters. So Forge has spent a busy day in his Forge and has not had any time to actually look at the characters, so this will be brand new to him. And also, I'll take a minute to actually explain some of the game mechanics while we go over your character here. So the idea here is that if you feel lazy, you can just reach into the manual and pull out a pre-built character, and just like, hey, I don't want to think, man. Just here you go. So this is a tank build. So the luck, which is essentially health in this game, is a 6, whereas most characters start with a 3. So you're kind of tanky already. The actions are how many dice. You actually have like a dice pool next to your character. Each dice represents one action you take. So if you move, you remove that dice from your pool, and you've burnt it, and you only have 3 actions left. Some actions take more than 1 dice to use. So when you see that action, yours do not have that in this condition here, but let's look at Rad's here just for example. When you choose an ability, when attacking with the blade, 2d6 plus agility, right? So that will spend 2 of your dice. If you just want to do a normal attack, it's just 1d6, okay? The surge is 1 free dice you get to use at any point in time, whether attacking, counterattacking, defending, whatever. You just like, I'm burning my reserve dice. You burn it, and it's once per game, and then it's gone. And then your defense is always your base defense. This doesn't come from your dice pool. So this is, you always get 1d6 to defend. Now, if someone's coming up to you and they're throwing down 4d6, and you've only got the 1, your choice comes down to dice economy, whether you're going to actually pull from your dice pool, that action pool, and add more dice to that defense, That's up to you. If you're like, hey, I'm feeling kind of risk averse here, but if you don't have any dice, if you spent it all on your turn, you don't have anything to add to that dice pool. So you're stuck at a 1 defense. So it's all about that balancing a balanced economy of action, right? Now, on your top right there, grit. So when rolling on the injury table, you get a +2 and then double counter. And I'll explain what a counterattack here is in a minute. In the death table, dun dun dun. If you run out of luck, if you hit 0, you're going to roll on the death table. Right away, very bold at the top. Dead, very, very dead. So for your character, Ford, you're actually getting a +2 to roll on this table. So you'll have a D6, and you roll +2 to this. So that sounds like, oh, well, I'll never hit that 1, Dom. This is stupid. Every time you roll on this table, you add another -1. So if you've rolled 3 times in this, your third time rolling, it's a -3. So the idea is you've burnt your luck and you're slowly just taking penalty after penalty after penalty. So eventually you will die, right? So if you look from the top, you roll a 1 or you roll a 6, right? And then if you roll in between there, you've got those penalties. So you lose an ability and you subtract 2 of your action dice. So yep, you lived, but the next time you're coming out, if you had 4, you only get 2 dice to work with. And mechanically, that's going to start. It's basically a runaway game at that point, right? Like a downward spiral kind of thing. So don't hit 0. Now, because you're all new to this game, you all get 1 health back starting right out the back, right? So you bump up by 3 luck. So you all get that little handicap there to help you out. Okay, everyone clear on the rules so far?
So far, so good.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. You owe me a beer.
All right. Let me check the chat here real quick here. So I forgot to make somebody actually be the co-host so they can control the stuff. Because once I actually stand up and start running, I lose all mechanical control of everything else going on here too. So, yep, excited to see Pirates. So am I. Oh dang, gonna watch that. Yep, and congrats at Pirates. So yeah, everyone's excited about this, man. Please, please, please share with us so we can help promote this. I'm really excited to see what you come up with too.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Okay. So Rad, your character, I don't think I added on. Yeah. So again, like this is an older build type. You did name your character, and I think you picked a title for him also, correct?
Did I pick? I don't know if I picked a title, but yeah.
Okay.
I can.
So in the game, there's a random table that you can actually, if you don't know like a nickname or a title or anything like that, you can roll on those tables to choose it. So for example, you can pick like from military titles, like I want to be lieutenant, a cadet, master chief, a sergeant major, whatever it is, right? You can just choose it or you can roll on it, or you can pick nicknames like Rad the Fury, Rad the Sly, Rad the Dodgy, or you can pick prefix where it's like Old Rad, Lion Rad, right? So there's multiple tables you can just roll on to add titles to this character. So what's your character's name?
I'm going to go with Rad the Wanderer.
Rad the Wanderer. Excellent. Yeah. Great. And so you are playing a melee build here. So it says blade, but really it's any melee type weapon. You get 2 damage whenever you actually land an attack. So every attack, unless stated, is just -1 luck. So every dice that you roll that's a hit, that's -1 luck, and that they don't block. So for you, though, if you use a melee, it's 2. So every hit counts as 2.
Oh, nice.
And then Blade Master, when attacking with a blade, you get to use your bonus modifier, which is that agility dice. So it only, out of your 6 actions there, an attack with a blade will cost you 2, but then you get to add 2 free dice in there for your agility.
Nice.
So that won't count against you. I'm not going to do the penalties on the right-hand side there. I think it's a little hard to do that virtually, but there are penalties that your characters come into the game with. So like, for example, if we were doing this, Shaken, at the start of each turn, you have to roll a willpower check, and if you fail, you lose 2 action points. So like your character comes in with some baggage, right? So we're not going to do those ones tonight. Just understand that characters have flaws, and that you can pick up flaws throughout the game as well. And then last but not least here, we've got Cyberdirk 22. So you're going to be playing a ranged expert. So whereas Rad is a melee expert, you're actually picking up the balance with some long range there. So you've got 6 actions to be able to use. You're armed with all of you are armed with a 10mm pistol, by the way, and some sort of blade. Reroll all misses once per attack, and you get to let it fly, where you roll 3d6 for an attack. Okay.
Nice.
All right. And then I'm going to jump over the chat one more time here. Good evening, all. Hey, what's up, buddy? Thank you for joining us, Jeff. Okay, so here is the map. I'm going to blow this bad boy if I remember how to work mouse buttons here. Hold on. And there it is. Okay, this is your hangar. On the left-hand side, you've got your characters. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to take this down here. Let's just move your... Oh, that's a hot mess. All right, there we go. Okay, so Forge, this is going to be your starting character here as soon as this focuses, right? So you've got this gentleman here with the kerchief, and then pirates. My boys and I tried to match your character, so we picked a Joy Toy figure and then a Roblox head, and then Rad actually sent me his avatar, so we've got his character here built. And then right next to your characters, they actually have your dice. So how many dice your character has to be able to spend. So Forge, you've got 4. Cyber Jerk, you've got 5. And then Rad, you've got 6 dice there too, okay?
If you want to just go with Cyber, that's fine too.
Yours is what?
I said, if you want to just go with the name Cyber, that's fine as well.
Okay, yeah, that's a mouthful there too. So, okay, Cyber. All right. So, in this scenario, though, you are starting off in the hangar, and this is a parasite infection. So, someone has brought some bad cargo onto this, into your hangar bay, and it has leaked out a contagion that is currently spreading. There are innocent dock workers that are scrambling to react to this. Meanwhile, they are being those who are infected are immediately transformed into these purple type creatures. And I'll pull up the zoop. Right. So there are your infected workers turned into spawn creatures. All right. Nice. Now you'll see this little hovering INT at the top there. You can, as an action, run over and try and stop the contamination from spreading. Every round, there will be more creatures spawning from the ship. By the way, this was my son Tristan's idea. I think he's sick, and I may take him to counseling. Because not only is that where they're going to be spawning from, but if you look on the map here, you'll see these little red and yellow crates. Your objective to this game is to go to those crates, and you're going to roll a 1d6. On a 6, you destroy the contagion that is located in each one of these cases here. There are 5. Don't worry about the colors. I just ran out of reds here. So there's a yellow, and there's a red all the way over here. Your objective is to destroy the contagion in those cases. If you roll anything, you're going to destroy it. But if you roll a 5 or lower, you'll destroy the contagion, and you will spawn more creatures. And I have a little wonderful table over here that's actually going to show you what happens when you roll a specific dice on there. So one, you just get a crawler, or you could actually spawn a terror on there. So it's going to be random as what pops out of that case right next to you. All right, everyone clear on what you're supposed to do? Get the cases, smash them. If you need to, stop this leak over here. All right. The way this works is it's going to be player, then it's going to be monsters. There are 3 creatures currently on the map. Which player is going first?
I'll take. Can I just take a shot right at that guy right now?
Absolutely, you can. I encourage you to do that. Hold on, let me try and get this right there. Is that going to work? Maybe that'll work. Okay. You want to take a shot at one of these bros that's currently sitting over here, right?
Whichever's closest to us, yeah.
Okay, so for your orientation also, movement is very conceptual. So because I don't want to get out any measuring tape and actually measure range, if you see something, it is in range. Movement is half the board. So if you cross to this loader here, that's half the board, that counts as 1. If you want to move past that, that counts as 2. So once you get to the loader, logically, anything past that counts as 1. Does that make sense? It's just very conceptual, half the board. We're in a 2-foot area. Okay, all right, you're going to take a shot. You have an option of just rolling 1d6, or you can use your ability of Let It Fly, which is 3d6.
Just let it fly right off the bat.
Nice. Coming out blazing.
That's how I roll, man. I got this.
In this game, for the attacks, a 4, 5, and a 6 are a hit. and you have, holy smokes, you have 2 6s and 1 4. So
Hey!
that's 3 hits. So as the villain, I get to decide, I have 1 defense, and these guys, because they're minions, they're only going to take 1 hit. So they're pretty much fodder here. So I'm going to decide to burn all 3 of my action dice to try and stop this attack.
Nice try. Not
Yeah,
gonna do
so odds are looking low here, but that's all right. I'm thinking I'm going to have numbers in my favor. All right, here we go. Only 5s and 6s work for block. 2 blocks. Yeah, so
not bad.
you shoot this creature. So on the creature's cards, there's actually pre-scripted prompts, so it'll get you to kind of add into this world building here too. So when you kill this creature, what is its death cry? Nice. All right. You've spent 3 dice. You have 2 dice remaining. What do you do?
Oh, I can still do something.
You can choose to burn the last of your dice, or you can hold those for defense.
Actually, I'll hold on to those for defense, just in case things start to go crazy.
Things will probably get pretty crazy. I'm going to be honest. Here we go. Fire all your guns at one time, explode into space, born to be wild. Hey, Winzilla jumped up. What's up, Josh, man?
Hey, bro. What's up,
Josh?
Thank you for the setup. Actually, so I just got this map. This is my what you got for the week. It's this awesome, really cool, smooth rollout battle map. I know it's rocky and it's supposed to be inside of a dock, but I laid it down and then I started building on it. I was like, it's too late. You just have a rocky dock. Just accept it, okay? You built your dock in the planet service, but it's really nice. It has a little bit of a shine that I wasn't expecting out of it, but super fun. So, okay, now it is the bad guy's turn. So I've got a minion out here, and he's got a blaster. He sees his dead buddy, and he's going to go ahead and shoot. Oh, there is one caveat here. Had you missed that shot, the enemy or the target has the opportunity to shoot back or attack back on their turn. So let's say you had missed, or if this guy misses you, you can decide to take a shot, even though it's not your turn. So that's the counterattack, all right? So this minion, he's got 3 dice here. He's going to roll 1 attack against you. Now, you have 1 natural defense, and you have 2 more dice. Here, let me put these so you can actually see them up front. You've got 2 more dice for you to be able to spend should you choose. So he's going to roll 1 attack, and it's a hit. So he has a hit. You can choose either to just rely on your 1d6, or you can add from your 2 to support that roll.
Can I use? You said I have the 1d6 plus the 2, right?
Yes, that will burn from your pool.
So can I use 2 of them so my 1 defense and 1 of the 2?
Yep.
To defend, and can I use that other dice to shoot at him, to shoot back, counterattack?
If you block this, yes.
Okay.
So here we go. And you are able to block that. So now you can decide to roll this last action die, and you want to shoot at him.
Yep.
That is a miss. Fires and whizzes past him. All right. That is that minion's turn. Okay. Players, your turn. Who's going next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
So yeah, I got 4 dice. I'll use 2 to take a shot at the next closest one.
Okay. Ooh, I got a worker here stuck up. Let go. He was hanging on to the camera, like, get me out of here. All right. So you guys are hanging out here. Now, the other thing I want to point out too is this cover. Just because your character's behind it, you're not actually in cover. So you have to roll to take cover also. Just so everyone's aware of this too. The idea is that you may think you're in cover, but the enemy says otherwise until you actually I purposely try to take cover, right? So okay. So you got 4 dice. You're going to take a shot over at one of those Muldoons over there. Okay.
Yeah, use 2 with 2 dice.
You can only roll 1 at a time. So that's where the action economy comes in. So, all right, taking a blast here. That is 1 miss. He is gonna. So he has no dice to spend. So actually, he can't shoot back at you even if he wanted to. All right, you've got 3 more dice here, buddy.
Can I use another one to try another shot?
I demand that you do. Nice. That's a 5. That is a hit. He has a natural 1 for defense. Let's see. He misses. Go ahead and describe what happens to this creature when you shoot him.
Oh, it just goes. Judge Dredd style, just goes straight through them.
Nice. That's gonna leave a mark.
In a very fun slow motion way.
Oh, so like this. So okay. Awesome. There's only one minion left on the map. It is and you've got 2 more dice at your disposal.
I'll hold on to those for defense.
Okay, holding 2. All right. This last standing minion here, because these are creatures that don't really care about morale, he's not really worried that his two buddies were slaughtered. He's gonna fire back. So he's gonna roll 1d6 here. Actually, he's got a pack, so he gets he's already dead. Never had a chance. He's got a pack, so he gets to roll a special 2d6. He gets 1 hit, and he's firing at. Sorry, I should have identified the target. He's gonna fire back at you, Forge.
All right.
So, Forge, let's look at your card real quick here. Hey, what? Joey Adams is here. What's up, Joey Adams? I'm bringing back the air horn. Okay, so for your edification, you only have 1 for defense. So after counterattacking and hitting, you may make a 1d6 counterattack for free. So just for your essay, if this dude misses you, you get to counterattack, and then you get another free counterattack with a 1d6 on there too. So the tank is meant to be a very defensive fighter, right? So, okay, he rolled 1 hit. You have 2 dice plus your 1 defense. What do you choose to do?
I'll use my 1 defense plus 1 dice.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and burn 1 of these here. That is 1 block. You're able to, if you choose, to fire back at him.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
I get 1 free and then 1.
Yep. So it's gonna shoot. That's a miss, and then you get this one again as a free. Oh, and that is a 3. That's also a miss.
Yep.
Okay. Rad, you're up.
Yeah. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, since these guys are just firing away, I'm gonna beeline it straight and try and contain that before any more innocent people get turned into creatures.
Okay, this is going to be 1 for movement there. Whoops. Yep. So you have 5 dice remaining, and if you go to the container, that'll be another movement action. Are you good with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, almost knocked down my entirely precariously set up here. Okay, you have 4 dice remaining. So the way this works, and you can go ahead and be like, Dom, you didn't explain that to me, you jackass. I don't want to do that. The way this works is there are 5 blocks up here. I want you to treat those as if though they are hit points to this objective. So it's going to take you 5 attempts to seal up this container, and it's an intelligence check. So go ahead and check and see if your character has any intelligence whatsoever. Okay, so you have a free 1d6. So every action that you spend, you get to add another 1d6 on there. You're trying to do it just like an attack, a 4, 5, and a 6. So, for example, if you were to choose to use this challenge, you get another d6. A 4, that would be one of those blocks checked off. So you have to be able to achieve 4 of those. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go for that, but I want to. How many dice does that give me for defense if I roll on that?
You have 4 dice currently here, and for your card, you've got 1 base defense.
Okay. All right, yeah, let's go for it. I'm going to try and go for as many of those leaks as I can.
Nice. Okay. Let's see. Put it up over here. See if that'll work. Okay. Oh, come on. This is a new little webcam, so I'm trying out not using my phone. So it doesn't rely on... Okay, here we go. All right. Let's move the corpses out of the way here. That is 2 successes. You have 3 more dice at your disposal, and you've checked off 2 of these blocks here. You have 3 more successes to do.
I think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna try and do them.
That's 1 more success. So you have 2 more dice and 2 more challenges to succeed.
Okay, I'll go for the last one.
Nothing. No, sir. Nothing today for you.
No.
You have 1 dice remaining. 2 more boxes up there.
Oh, I better keep that dice for defense, I think, maybe.
Coward. Okay, fine. No, it's probably best because this guy is going to straight up attack you now. So he's going to use his double black. Wait, did he already go? I felt like he already went, right?
He already won. Didn't he go against Ford?
He fired at Ford.
Yeah. I just put the dice back at his feet there. Oh, that was the dead guy's dice. All right. Those minions' turns are done. They can do nothing else. And that is the last player. So that's the end of the round. However, we're going to see what spawns from here.
Oh, no.
It's a 1. All right. So some. Whoops. Sorry, Rad. You knock it down there, buddy.
Taking a beat, man. Taking a beat.
So from my son's diagram here. Oh, that guy's already broken. Some nasty crawlers spawn out.
Oh, jeez.
Gross.
Eh.
And Rad's feet there. So this will start the round over again. So I'm going to refresh the dice here. So you can't keep any of the dice from the last round. They all get refreshed. So these guys are all going to have 3 here. Rad, you're going to have your 6 back. And then 4 for Forge and 5 for Cyber here. Okay. All right, players, it is your turn. What you doing?
I'm going to maneuver around that rock so I can head towards the one of those crates.
Okay. You want to take the closest crate?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll blast it.
You spend 1 dice to move, and now you're going to spend another to interact with this crate. All right. You have to roll a 6 or something is going to spawn on here. Again, I talked to my son, and I was like, hey, I want something to keep occurring here. And like a time challenge. Like, oh, Dad, there should be something that spawns every single time. Like, oof. Hey, you rolled a 6. Congratulations. You destroy 1 crate, and nothing spawns. You save those 2 crew members there. Yay!
And I'll with my other. I still have 2 more.
You got 3 more dice.
I'm going to shoot at one of those creatures that spawned by Rad.
Awesome.
I could see them, right, from where I'm standing?
Yes. Yeah. So you've got line of sight here. So range doesn't matter, but line of sight actually does. Don't worry about this dude. He's going to be like, whoa, no, and move out of the way there. So yeah, you've got line of sight here. Again,
all right, so take a shot at one of them.
Awesome. The idea here is to cut down on crunch. So like I'm sure some real hardcore gamers will be like, oh, line of sight matters or range. I'm like, line of sight matters. But
that's why I asked.
Yeah, no, 100%. So okay, you've got you can take 1 pot shot at a time here. Whoops, it's the wrong character card. Sorry, my bad. Or you can let it fly.
You know what? I'm going to let it fly.
Now, you also have a free ability that you reroll all misses once per ranged attack. So remind me if any of these are misses, because I will forget, and I don't want to give it to you,
right.
that if any of these miss, you get to reroll them once. All right, so here we go. I'm going to take these 3 dice. I'm going to try to roll it here. Where you can stand. But you didn't miss anything. That's 3 hits. Good.
Nice.
Man. What? Hey, you and I are going to Vegas, all right? So, okay. So down here, he's got a base 1 defense, and he's got 4. Let's see. He only is able to block 1 of these. Okay. What color is its blood as you burst this creature with your shot?
Yellow.
Nice. And Rad, unfortunately, you have a nice sunshine yellow paint just spraying all over you there. So,
hey, you're alive, buddy.
You're in my best outfit, buddy.
All right, that is the player's turn. So for the creature's turns now, this other crawler is going to run up to Rad here. So this is in a scrum. So this movement does not count. So if Rad, if you want to use your melee against this little thing or this big guy here, you are all in. I want you to imagine like Braveheart after the 2 armies have like smashed together, right? Like everyone is just wielding their weapons and flurrying around, and people are shoving and crashing into each other. This is all a free combatant area. So if you do not have to move to engage this guy, okay? It's cinematic. And when I play with my boys, I'm not going to tell them, like, you have to run over this guy. Like, he can just reach out and whack that dude. But this crawler is going to turn, and it is going to try and attack you with its pinchers, which is only a 1d6. So you still have 6 dice at your disposal should you want to use them. It's a miss. So
Nice.
you get to choose the counterattack on it if you want to.
All right, well, I'm going to take out my sword and spin it around all cool and take a whack at him right in the forehead.
And so you deal 2 damage when using your blade. So you're going to roll a 1d6 here. And then, hold on, let me drop that down. Okay. It is a hit. And I'm going to try to block that. And I fail, of course. Okay, great. So you were able to slice this thing over. A splash of yellow adds to your already shade of yellow that you've got on there. And what does the sound this creature make? What is its death cry?
I regret nothing.
Nice. So that would happen on their turn. You got to take an action on their turn. Both my little crawlers here, my lovable, cuddly pets, are dead. Players, it is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm
Who's
going to run
up, really?
towards the crates.
Okay, let's see where you're at. You're over here. Okay, I assume the closest crate. You want to go a little further?
The closest crate.
Okay, so running over here, come over. I actually, the fun about having action figures over miniatures is I can like pose your guy to come down here and actually lay down. The other fun thing about having these instead of miniatures is you're armed with a pistol, but if you were to find a weapon, then you actually get to swap this out. Oh, I'm sorry, you rolled a 6. Hey, you rolled a 6 there, Cyber. So I got a D6 here to roll because those crates also contain a weapon in them. So sorry, a 4, and a 4 is a shotgun. Okay,
Nice.
So you have 3 slots on your person to be able to hold things. So right now you're currently carrying a knife. I forgot to put your little med kit on there and a pistol, right? So you got those items. So your backpack, you can just toss one of those things into your backpack there, and you can arm up with your shotgun should you choose. A shotgun does 3 damage for every hit. Your pistol does 1.
Well, I'm gonna equip that for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So my bad, I completely forgot. So Forge, I'm about to roll for you for the crate too. As soon as I put and the shotgun's 2-handed here. So there we go. Yeah, nice. Okay.
I don't miss
a little.
Especially not with a shotgun.
Yeah. Here we go. Look at you. Look at that guy. Just ready to pump. Just ready to pump steel out there. Oh, boomstick. Yeah, exactly. Awesome. All right. Okay. Forge is gonna try to work at this crate here. Oh, that's a terrible angle with the TV in the background. All right. Let's see what you're able to roll here. It is a 3. So you're able to successfully destroy the contaminant. However, let's see what you roll up and what comes out. It is a 2, which is a minion. So one of these guys here. 2 minions spawn right at the container. So this dude gets transformed. He becomes a minion. And this dude over here transforms. And he becomes a minion. And on there, now I've got 2 more guys that I actually get to work. So you have 2 more dice. And you have 2 creatures now spawned between you. Oh, but you also get to roll for weapons. So hold on 1 second. I'll roll for you, buddy. If it's a 4 again, we have to reroll. It is a 6. 6 is my favorite weapon. You get a flamethrower.
Nice.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
Yep. Hardcore minions.
Yep. So a flamethrower, just as you expect, is an area weapon. Anything within its range is going to just get incinerated. So hold on. It also does 3 damage. Oh man, your character does not want to stand. Forge, stand up. Stop being lazy. There we go. So my boys and I love playing a game called Zombicide, and it's got the same kind of idea where you like get loot from crates, stuff like that too. So I spray painted one of these weapons, if that'll focus, just like a bright red, almost like video game red with a yellow canister on there too. So
Nice.
okay, so you have 2 dice, and you now have a freaking flamethrower.
That's awesome.
It's still your turn. What are you doing, Forge?
I guess we'll try to light up the guy behind me.
Yep, that's going to be absolutely horrible. It is a miss. He's going to decide to counterattack against you with a miss also. Okay, you have 1 more dice.
That's right again.
Do it. Do it. Do it. That is a definite hit. Concern for my life here. I'm going to roll 2 dice to try and get it. Nothing. He is ablazed. What do you smell as you turn this thing, this flamethrower on this creature? What is the smell of cooking creature?
What is it like? What is the Ghostbusters? It smells like burnt dog.
Oh,
gross.
gross.
Playing with
Sorry.
fire. All right, it is the villain's turn here. So let's see. I've got some choices I can make. I can either use this guy over here. I can use this guy over here. I'm going to go ahead and attack Rad because he is trying to shut down my spawn point here. So this dude is just going to get in a melee fray with you, Rad. So he's rolling. You have 5 dice still at your feet here. He's rolling 1. And it's a miss. You can choose to counterattack him.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to counterattack him.
Okay. You either use a regular attack, or you can use your Blade Master attack, which is... Do you have your card handy, by the way?
No, I don't have it right on me.
Just classic players. So you can also choose to use your when attacking with the blade 2d6 instead. So you can go for a 1, or you can go for the 2d6. It depends how much you want to burn.
You know what? I'm going to obliterate this guy. Let's throw 2 at him.
Dice and everything nice.
I'm going right through him, like split him right in half.
Yes, you do. That's 2 hits. He has 2 dice. I'm gonna try to. I haven't rolled a single successful defense yet. Let's see. No, that's hot trash. That's a 2, 2, and a 4. Okay.
Man, my clothes are already ruined, so I might as well just rip right through them.
Exactly. You're head to toe covered in just yellow air. You're just in it, like, and there's nothing else around us. You just turn around, and your buddies see you're just like, oh my god! And it's only your front too. Like your back is perfectly clean, so you turn around, you're just painted head to toe, like with a paint.
That's all right. After the battle, I'll be borrowing Pirate's shower for sure.
So that was the enemy's turn. Rad, you are the last player with 3 dice still remaining here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go for one of the crates. I think the one right behind me there.
Okay. Moving over the crate does cost you 1. You have 2 dice remaining. You're going to roll 1 to try and smash this contagion. Let's see how well this goes. A 4. Dun, dun, dun. So you're able to smash this contagion, but let's see what spawns out here. It's a 6.
Oh, no.
That is going to be...
That's the big one. Oh, no.
You guys are screwed. It's a terror. All right.
What have I done?
Yeah, but I got a shotgun.
Get to the chopper.
It's gone now. You can't even see that on camera here. Let me
he smells worse than he looks.
So again, I'm using the final faction monsters here. Awesome dime store toys to be able to put in there. So the terror is almost like a mini boss. It's got 5 health points.
Wow.
And it can take reactions. And it's got a couple special abilities. So it can shoot and it can slice and dice you. So yeah, super fun there. All right, you've got 1 dice remaining.
Oh, I'm gonna have to take a crack at him, I guess.
I would have ran.
Yellow at the front, around the back. Sounds like underwear. Oh, nice.
Oh.
And we like to keep the humor real highbrow around here. You know what I mean? Okay,
Classy.
let's see. So what is the dice? It's only got 3 actions too. All right. So this will count for 2 damage if you actually successfully get past it.
All right.
The 2 is a fail.
No.
Dun, dun, dun. And it chooses to counterattack you, which it has a melee strike, which is 3d6. Plus, it gets a free 2d6 for its melee strike. So it's going to use this really weird, disgusting pincher arm here. So it's going to roll 5 dice against you, and you only have a base 2d6. And it has 1, 2, 3 hits against you. So you roll 1d6. You block 1, so you take 2 hits.
All right.
Let's see. And you have... You have 1 luck remaining.
Wow.
So it will cost you an action on your turn to actually be able to use that what you call it, that healing kit in order to bring your luck back up here. So okay, I have still one minion sitting over here that has an action to take, and it walks towards the flames of danger here of Forge, despite seeing its buddy being melted in front of it, and it's just going to do a base attack. That's a hit. Forge, you're able to block, and it's got one more base attack here, which is a hit. All right, Forge, let's see if you're... So I don't like rolling for players. Like, it takes away the satisfaction of actually having tangible dice, but a virtual dice roller just was terrible. It was so laggy and buggy, so I've got to find a way to let players roll dice. Like, I totally get the tangible satisfaction of doing it. And you block again. Plus, you know, it's my luck. Like, I'm spending my luck. Like, some of you may be even luckier than me, so... all right. Players, that is it. It's the top of the round. I'm going to reset the dice here. What are you all doing? Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm going to try to take a few shots at that mini boss.
That's
Well, let it fly with the shotgun.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
If these get through,
Blow his
this
face
guy.
off.
Oh no! This guy's just constantly trying to get in that range there. And then let me reset the villain's dice. Oh wait, we've got to roll for what spawns out of the crate. A 5. It is going to be a brute.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be a red brute, which is not great. My son decided what this thing is here. So yeah, so the red brute, it is a melee brute. It wants to get in close to you and do a smash. So it has a free move to charge in, and then it's going to try to smash you with, let's see, 4d6 attack. So this guy basically gets close and spends all of his action points to try and crush you. So
Wow.
I can't wait to... I'm trying to murder you. All right, so Cyber, you're going to let it fly with 3d6 firing out, blasting from that shotgun. Let's see how well you do here. 1 hit, but you get to re-roll these misses for 3 hits against this beast. He has no dice, and his natural defense is only 1. Oh my god, you may actually... You may kill this thing, because each of those count. If I miss this, you kill this thing, because that's 6 hit points. Like, each of these are 2, so...
Yeah.
And I don't make it. So my cool mini boss. So describe your finishing blow.
I actually hit him with the butt of my gun in his chest, pump the shotgun, and then blow his head off.
Nice.
Pieces of carapace scatter everywhere, and Rad is again covered with yellow ichor.
Yeah. Holy. This outfit's going in the trash after this, man.
Painting the Rad. All right, you have 2 more dice remaining. There's the minion over here and the red brute over here. There's also 2 crates remaining.
Actually, when I shot him too, I said heads up.
Classic action hero.
Stick around.
I'm actually gonna go for the crate.
Okay, this will cost you 1 to move. Zip. And then once you get to the crate, boop, it will cost you another to interact with it. All right, let's see. If you roll a 6, nothing happens. Otherwise, something's going to spawn out of that. You roll a 2. Crate is removed. And that is a minion. 2 minions spawn. This poor Joker transforms. And this guy over here transforms as well.
Oh boy.
Oh, man.
All right. I'm really kind of low on morale here that my terror was instantly blasted before I got to do anything. Like, just shotgun to pieces. I was like, oh man, I don't know, T. This will be rough. I don't know if we can bring this thing out, dude. It may kill some characters. Dead. So super fun.
He gave me
How I roll, man. Go big or go home.
So again, this idea is designed to, the game is also designed to be able to play solo mode. So in this scenario, you have spawning monsters. The idea is that you're playing by yourself and there's not another player there. So the scenario keeps generating threats against you. That's also why there's a time mechanic to like get crates or things spawn. Okay, so my turn. Rad, you've only got 1 health. But I actually am more worried about shotgun wielder there because you'll take a while to whittle me down. So the brute is going to take a free move, and then let me make sure I'm not lying on my card here. Red brute, smash, 3d6 charge, free move, and then 4d6 melee attack. So it's going to spend.
Ah.
Yep. So it gets a free move, but then it's going to spend all its remaining action dice to actually try and just smash you. So
No.
you don't have any defense here, so
I know.
there we go.
Miss.
You can't see those, but those are all 2s and a 3. So
wow.
Yes.
yeah, I'm man.
Now,
Now, if you had any dice remaining, you counterattack, but you don't. So please come off the board.
Daddy.
Man, that is.
What does he do?
I am disappointed in him. I'm disappointed in you, Red Brute. I want
My
you to
phone is
feel
about to
shame.
cut off.
All right. Uh-oh. Players, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna move to the last crate.
You can damage it with brute with shotgun, and it can take different shots with many weapons. Yeah, so basically, yes. Okay, moving to the last crate over yonder. So that will spend 1. I think we lost Pirate here. So hopefully he's able to jump back in. I'm going to just say his character's dead. So you guys are on your own. No, I'm just kidding. You're going to hightail it. So there are no attacks of opportunity in this game because if you ever want players to fight, introduce the attacks of opportunity. But I'm going to make it an ability for certain characters to be able to do that. So you're able to beeline over to that crate. You have 3 more dice. I assume you're going to roll to try and take care of that crate, right? Okay.
Yeah, take care of the crate.
All right. It is a 2. 2 minions spawn. You're able to smash the crate. Oh, I'm sorry. You were supposed to roll for a weapon. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Here, hold on. So 3. If pirates are here, he unlocks a submachine gun, which is just more free dice to it. And for you, you get to roll. So that's gone. That's gone. That's gone. A 2. That is also a submachine gun. All right. So you're getting a submachine gun. So the submachine gun flamethrower does 3 points of damage. The submachine gun, when you use it, you add 2 extra free dice. So the idea is that it's able to just, spurt off as many damage as it wants. So do you want to continue using the flamethrower, or do you want to put this?
Flamethrower.
Yeah. Okay. I would too, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Let me respawn. And then one more minion over here. Looks like I'm out of people, so this little poor dude over here is going to get swapped out there. Okay. That was the last crate. All you have to do is survive to the end of this round. Now, you are out of
2 dice left.
Yes, correct. You have 2 dice.
Okay, I'll take a shot at one of the minions that or one of the things that just spawned in front of me.
Okay. It is a hit. I'm going to try to roll 3d6 here. Try to block that one. It is able to block, but it spent all its action.
And I'll save the last dice.
Okay. Okay, so this minion over here is going to... Man, I feel bad that he's not here, so I don't actually want to do anything against this character. Let's say because he jumped out, I'm going to kind of rebalance this a little bit and just take some minions off the board because it's completely unbalanced. Unless you guys want to operate with this character, what do you feel like? What's the right call here?
Just go with it. It's fine.
We can go with it.
He's frozen time.
All right. If his character dies, it's not my fault. That's you guys. That's a hit. He's rolling 1d6, and that is a hit against him. He takes 1 damage. That's a miss, and that's a hit, and a miss. He takes 2 damage. So I'm pretty sure
he's going to kill his character while he's...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was the risk here, right? You're just like, I don't care.
That's the choice we made. We have to live with it.
So luckily he has 5 luck though, so he's down to 3. So there's a good chance that he may be able to pull through. Despite, yeah, he has 5. Yeah, he dumped that. Thank you so much, Slaughter. Really appreciate it, man. Okay, that is Minion's turn. Rad, it is your turn.
All right, well, I'm going to have to start, I think, with a healing kit.
Yes, I think you definitely need to spend that bad boy.
Yeah.
Which which brings you back up to full health. And it will spend one of your dice. Okay, you've got 5 dice left.
Right,
You've got.
I'm gonna go
here,
after that purple dude that's by the loader suit there.
Yep, the nearest minion. That'll cost 1 to move. Run over to him. I lost your laser sword somewhere. It slid underneath the shuttle. So I'm like, just pretend. Just make the mouth noises. All right. You've got 4 remaining dice here.
Well, I'll try 1 to start with. See if I get lucky.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, let's get you back on frame here. Okay, let's see. That's a hit, and it's going to roll its 1 base defense, which is a miss. Go ahead, describe your finishing blow.
Well, I'm not too worried about my outfit anymore, so needless to say, there's guts everywhere.
Just that.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got 1 minion here, the red brute, and 3 minions in this cargo area over here.
I think I'm gonna dip over to the other minion that's closest to me. I'm not sure I should take on the red brute right now.
That's because you're afraid. That'll cost you 1 to move, and you've got you have 2d6 left, so you can just make another 1 attack and then another 1 attack, or you can do your 2d6.
I'm gonna use the 2d6. I'm gonna obliterate him.
And that's plus your agility dice. So you're actually gonna be rolling 4d6 here against this bad boy.
Oh, it's gonna be cool.
Now, here's a rule for consideration. Minions can't do this, but for your character, let's say you were on the ropes here. Before I roll, let's say this is actual my character. Before Rad rolls these attack dice, I can be like, wait, stop. I plead mercy. So this little guy goes, mercy, please. You, as the attacker, get to decide if you grant mercy, which is that this character will drop anything it picked up during the game, and it will lose any XP it earned, and it just leaves the map. Like it's gone. If you decide, and you get a +1 towards your social ability. If you decide not to grant it mercy, you continue attacking as normal, and then you lose -1 towards your social. It's not always bad to have -1. Actually, if you're trying to be a ruthless character, it's good to have a -1. The more minuses you have, the more ruthless you are. The more pluses you have, the more. So I'm going to say in this scenario, because let's change it up and make it interesting. This creature, looking at the fact you're going to roll 4 attack dice and that my dice rolls suck, it's going to plead for mercy. What do you do?
All right. Well, in line with my character, I think I'm going to grant him the mercy, but leave him with a warning that if I ever see him again, I will revisit my vengeance upon his tribe tenfold.
You retain your dice, and it leaves and exits the board. In the future, I may do some sort of like captive rule, like when they plead mercy, they're your captor. But for right now, they just drop their stuff and they leave. So you just took 1 threat off the map without ever having to spend any action dice. So you have 4 dice remaining. It's still your turn.
Okay, I'm going after the red brute.
Oh, about time. So you're going to burn one of the... Oh, whoops, sorry. You have 2 dice remaining. These were your 2 free. Sorry.
Okay.
2 dice.
No, I'm still going after the red brute. Okay. That's the logical choice, I think.
Burning 1 for move. You have a 1d6 attack. It's a hit.
Nice.
Red brute rolls 1 for defense. Man, sucky. It's a block, and it has no actions. It can't counterattack you. Yes. Okay, so moving over to this side of the battlefield here, I've got 1 minion near Forge. He's going to make an attack. Spends 1 to move. He's going to make 1 attack. All right, it's it. So, Forge, you can choose whether to spend the dice that you have there or just roll your base defense.
Just roll my base defense.
Okay. Oh, hey, he's back! Yay!
I've returned.
It is a miss. You suffer 1
Can
damage.
you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good, man. Welcome back.
All right, awesome.
So it is a miss, and you've got, or it's got 1 more attack. It's a hit. You can either roll your base defense or burn that extra dice.
Burn both.
Yeah, it's the end of the round. That's the best thing to do. All right, these aren't rollover minutes, man. Okay, here we go. Both of those are misses. You take another damage. That's all right, man. You're a tank. Like you're gonna be able. You have 6 luck, so you're at 4 now. So
Yeah. You'll be all right.
Okay, gents, that is the end of the round here. I'm gonna reset the dice, and then you guys decide who's going first.
You know me, I gotta go first.
Yeah, we'll let Pirates take the lead.
There are only 1, 2. The red brute is still standing, and there are 3 minions on this side of the map here.
I'm
Blow
going.
that red brute's head right
I
off.
was about to say, yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Oh,
sure.
actually, technically, you guys won. Actually, you survived the end of the round, so technically, you've already won the game. So maybe you don't have to kill him. You don't have to. You could just let him live. You could go back to his house, his children.
No,
Straight.
he's
That's
dead.
what Sheldon. Oh,
Straight murder. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this right there. So,
all right in the chest.
yeah, let's see if we can get this camera to.
Gonna put a hole right in his chest.
All right, good.
I'm gonna get covered with blood again.
Yeah, but he'll be able to bathe with you now, like a good friend should, right? All right. I assume you're gonna do let it fly with 3 dice, right?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right. Let it fly. Chick chick. Boom with 3 misses, my friend.
What?
Oh wait.
Oh man.
No. You get to re-roll. No. You re-roll. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I reroll my misses.
For 2 hits. 2 hits.
Nice.
All right, so I've got 3 dice from a red brute. You know what, though? He's got some health. He hasn't taken any damage yet, so I'm just going to roll 1. Oh, wait. That's a 3-point... No, I'm going to roll 3. I only block 1. He takes 6 damage. He has 1 luck remaining. So you blast him, and his arm is like hanging on by a thread here. He has 1 luck remaining. You have 2 more d6.
How does that feel? I can still attack him.
You can, yeah, sure can.
I'm taking his head off.
Merciless.
That's how I roll, man.
That's a miss, but you get to re-roll. For a miss again, you have 1 more d6.
Can I use that to get away from him? Like get to cover?
Yes, you can. That's exactly. Yep, you sure can. You can run away like a little coward. Let me pull up the map here.
No coward.
Where would you?
Kicking everybody's butt, man.
Where would you like to go? Does it matter?
Where?
Doesn't matter. Anywhere that's away from him.
Yep, I'll move you over here by the loader, and you can camp out by this dead body here. Okay. I would say it's the brute's turn, but he spent all his dice to try and survive. It's a good thing he did. He was able to block 1. So this minion is going to spend 1 dice to move to Rad, and he's going to roll for his 1 attack. It is a hit. Rad, you have 6 dice with your 1 defense. What are you doing?
I'm gonna roll. Just defend against that.
Just your normal 1?
Yeah, my normal 1.
Isn't his health low?
It is. He recharged while you were in your wormhole. You take 1 hit. He's going to use his other dice, and it's a miss. So you get to counterattack if you choose. You have 5 dice.
Oh yeah, I'm doing like a triple backspin and pulling my sword.
Yes.
Do you want to use your Blade Master ability?
Oh yeah, he's getting her.
Okay, that's going to spend 2 of your dice, but you get to have a 2 free with it. Yeah, he's super dead.
Nice.
So this creature, before you cut it down, has several scars that indicate that this is not its first fight. What is one of the most notable scars that it has?
It has like a huge gash down. It has like only 1 eyeball.
Nice. And you go ahead and take out the other one. Jeez. All right.
Nice.
You have 4 dice remaining. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go right at that brute.
Nice.
That
All right.
red guy.
Take him out.
Okay.
So I'll throw 2 at him.
Okay. So let's switch the camera here. Zip. All right. Oh, come on. Man, I suddenly realized why wireless is a little bit better because you have to rely on frequency, but I don't have freaking cords tripping over everything. Okay, 2 dice plus you get 2 free dice added into this too, rolling 4 dice against his 1. He only has 1 hit point left. I'm pretty safe to bet money that you're going to kill this thing. And that is 2 hits. Yes, it is dead. It cannot possibly block this. Okay. Before it dies, though, it utters out a phrase of rage. What does it spew at you as it dies?
Probably the worst profanity you could ever imagine.
Nice.
But as he goes down, as his head comes off his shoulders, I like jump in the air and roundhouse kick it like right into the back of that spaceship.
Nice. Kill him with style.
Yeah.
All right, it is the creature's turns. We're going to turn over to where Forge is at. One of the minions makes a melee attack against you. It's a hit. Forge, you have 4 dice with a base 1 defense. What are you doing?
Just use my base defense.
Okay. All right, hold on one sec. Whoops, I just jacked up my... Sorry. Okay. Base defense. It's a block. Okay, that means you can choose to counterattack it if you want. You have 4 dice.
Yep, I'll use 1 to counterattack it.
And also, you're going to get a free counterattack after this as well. That's a hit. It's unable to block, so it is freaking dead. Go ahead and describe your finishing move.
Oh, it just melted it right to the ground. All that's left was the feet.
like a point or a little toy soldier underneath a magnifying glass, just absolutely melted.
A couple toes.
All right, there's only one threat left on the board here, so I'll let you decide. Do you want to try and do like a mercy thing? This guy cries for mercy for you. You just want to go ahead and just execute this bad boy.
Just execute him.
All right, what's more
Well, casual, just
Ju-
execute him.
He gets the Judge Dredd attitude.
Nice.
I am the law.
First one is a miss. It cannot counterattack you because it's not in range. So even though it legally is allowed to, it's not in range, so it can't. Whoops, sorry. Another one is a miss. Oh, you're not doing so great here, Forge. And that last one is a hit. I'm going to spend all 3 of mine to try and block that. And he's able to block it.
Okay.
That is it, right? That's the end of the round?
Yep.
All right. Guys, I'm going to say, Forge, you know what? Let's just say it's 1 dude left. I'm going to give you the satisfaction. Yeah, I'm going to give you satisfaction of killing this guy. What is it screaming out as its body is thrashing around in flames?
This is I got to get some better friends.
Oh, man. So there are melted alien corpses just all over the place, but you have successfully smashed all the contagion containers, locking down your dock. And it looks like there's 1, 2, 3 survivors. Hey, so not all your docking crew is dead. So at the end of this scenario, what you would be able to do is if any NPCs were able to survive, you would name these NPCs and they would be a member of the dock that you could in the future use to make some sort of bonus or hide stuff, or they're basically an NPC that's now an ally because you saved this from the encounter. So in your space station or your world building, you now have an NPC that's named and a little bit of history, like, oh yeah, this is Billy Bob and he survived. Like these 4 dudes actually survived that alien parasite attack, and that's where that figure would go within your world there. So I'm going to flip this off that setup and back to my handsome face. And then let me take it off solo mode here. There we go. Hey, that's it, guys. That was the game.
That was fun, man. That was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
I'll do that again.
Yeah, awesome. So the idea is that Joe's actually designing the art and the layout for the book. And we're trying to create characters that are sci-fi for like the 118th with some flavor to it. Because just a very blank cookie cutter, like here is an action figure card or an action card. We're going to add some theme to it too. So we're going to add like a bruiser character, a tank character. But the idea is that you you can print off these cards, you take the book, and you just run through the scenarios, or you can just do player versus player. Like if you want 5 characters to fight against 5 other pre-made characters, you go for it. So there's a few other like flavor mechanics we didn't go over here today, but yeah, that's the game. We're trying to figure out the name for it. So thanks so much for playtesting. Every time we playtest, I get to go back and tweak a few things to make it even better. So thanks so much.
Oh, that was great. Thanks for having us on to play that. It was a lot of fun, man.
And for everyone in the chat, thanks for watching, and everyone who catches these games afterwards in the post play, thanks so much. Really appreciate it. If you have any comments or something you want to see, or like, hey, can you try? Like, let me know. Just drop in the comments there, man, because we're still building this game out, and we're still adding some mechanics or taking certain stuff away. So it's still in like a very beta mode. So if you like something or thought something was too clunky, like just let us know. Guys, we're creeping over the hour. Any parting shots from you all? Any parting shots from, let's see, Forge? Anything? Any last comments?
Man, hit me up on IG if you want me to make your vehicles look really cool.
Oh, yes. Rad?
I just want to thank the community for like supporting like guys like us that are making content, and I love seeing everybody else's content, and hopefully eventually we'll have everybody on the show, and like just going forward, it'll be Wedzilla and I hosting the shows every Friday. Now we're working on some other stuff in the background, so stay tuned for that.
And Pirates?
Actually, how many survivors did we save?
3. Actually, no, this little dude was laying down here. He was hiding the whole time. You actually have 4 survivors.
4?
This poor guy, yeah.
So hit me up on IG. I'll be creating backstories for those 4 guys.
There you go.
And this weekend, I hope to have my first video up for Phase 2, which is the building of my spaceport. So check that out on YouTube, as well as on IG.
Nah, that's awesome, man. I don't have a trophy to give you guys for winning, so we'll just say like this is the trophy. We'll just count this as toy. Yeah, you guys get toy of the year. Why not? So
after that round, I'd settle for just a new set of clothes. By the sound of it, just dripping in alien blood. Don't get it on the carpet,
guys. I think the game was so fun, and like I don't think I can ever top it again. So, honestly, I think that's it. I think I'm done. I think this is the last stream we're going to do. Like, why